Hi, I'm Essie.
And I'm Elle.
Welcome back to Magic and Mayhem.
We're doing a new thing. It's kind of like a weekly check-in, sort of. I don't know what we're gonna call it exactly. I'm gonna do a weekly check-in on our reading, so that, in theory, our monthly wrap-ups aren't 2 hours long. Just to talk about our week and what we've been reading and how we've been doing, and we can start with what we've read and then switch over to then what we're currently reading.
So, I have already finished over the last couple of weeks The Dragon's Promise
Ooh, yay!
and The Golden Swift, which
Yay.
is number 2. And also, The Dragon's Promise is also number 2.
Oh, you did a lot of sequels.
I did.
Good job.
And then Wonder of Wonders. I finished Inkblood Sister Scribe.
Wow,
I
look
know.
at you.
I know. Be impressed with me.
I am impressed.
You should be. And then Don't Let the Forest In.
Yay!
Which someone gifted me.
Don't know who that was.
And then, like yesterday or something, maybe, probably,
We don't know.
I've read For Ruined Realms, which is number 2.
Yay!
Also, again, a number 2.
It's like you're doing is it Final Book Support Group? Only it's not Final Book Support
It's
Group
not,
time.
yeah. So, that's what I've read in the last couple weeks.
Yay!
Your turn.
Woo! So, I don't exactly remember the last couple weeks, but I had to slow down my reading a lot from the beginning of the year, so I haven't read as much. So I read Only When It's Us, then Heart to Heart Anthology, Paranormal Volume 4, the Snowed In Anthology. I was on an anthology kick there for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a reread of The Hobbit, and I just finished that recently. Yes. And I had a good time, and I enjoyed it, so we can still be friends.
Yes.
So.
That was the worry.
Yeah.
I would have had to have unfriended you.
Although it was really entertaining while I was reading, the fact that I could not remember what happened at the end, even though I've already read the book. And
I did enjoy that you blocked out the ending.
I couldn't remember the ending at all. I was like, wait, how does this wrap up? I don't slow down my reading a lot.
Yeah, you were in danger already.
I'm still in danger.
But Dangerful Robinson.
I'm a mess and it's fine. As far as currently reading, what do you have that you're currently reading?
Currently, I am reading still, because I haven't finished it. Even though I started it a long time ago. I did.
What is it?
Well, there's a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
That I started a long time ago, which a long time ago was December. But
I mean, that's a little while. That's not that bad though.
But I haven't finished them yet.
Okay.
But even if I'm like close, I still haven't gotten there. But The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Still haven't finished that one. And
I did wonder.
And Escape from Atlantis, which means I didn't finish my 24 in 2024. By the way.
I only technically finished if you count as a soft DNF, which I didn't really DNF it. I just am not reading it right this minute. So technically, we both failed.
We failed! By one book, we failed.
Which is so annoying. Anyway, that's fine.
Yeah. And then also, still from December, that I have not finished yet, is A Dark and Drowning Tide.
Okay, yeah.
Well, but technically, all that stuff got paused.
Yes. So, a couple of those were book club books that got paused.
Yeah, so in a way, I'm not completely derelict, but you know. And then The Court of Miracles and Outdrawn.
Oh,
and
yeah. Maybe we should limit to the ones you're actively reading.
This is the last one.
Oh, okay.
Fate Breaker, number 3.
Oh, yeah. Which series is that?
The Realm Breaker series.
Oh, yeah.
So, that's the last one, though, that I'm still reading.
Oh, my. That's actually not that bad. I kind of expected worse, so.
Well, I did leave off 2, but I'm just gonna let that go.
Yeah, I'm not counting ones that like technically I still have to DNF at this point. Even though technically you could count them. Technically you could count them as currently reading, but
Well, they got returned to the library, so.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't. Okay, and then as far as my currently reading, I'm actually currently reading multiple books. It's
I
so
am
weird.
super shocked. That's usually a me thing.
I know, it's very weird, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm reading slower because of it, which is what I was trying to do. So, I'm currently reading Agent to the Stars by John Scalzi, and also This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay. So those are ones that I'm a decent way into. I did technically start Teller of Small Fortunes, but I'm only like 8, 9 pages in. I'm not that far because that's a book club book, and the book club's not for a few weeks yet, so I didn't want to read it too far ahead. And also, technically, I started a queer and cozy winter anthology in December. And
Haven't finished it
I
yet.
haven't finished it yet. It's not even on my currently reading on Storygraph because I am a mess. I don't even know what page am I on. Page like 33. I read the first story, that's what I did. There's a few I picked up and read 5 pages, but I'm not counting any of those. So technically really only reading 2 or 3 currently. But
Unlike me.
sure. But
But this is always the trend. Is I have 12 that I'm bouncing between.
yeah, but you can remember where you are in each one better than I can. I'm always like, wait, where am I? What's happening again? What are we doing?
It's a skill I have.
Yes, I don't have that skill. The only time I can really do it is with anthologies and stuff, where it's okay, but it's a brand new story anyway, so it really doesn't matter if you don't remember what happened before. I think I have a lot of anthologies I'm reading in February, so that'll probably be what I end up doing. It's just read one story and one story and one story. Those I can do with, but I can't. My brain does not work the way yours does, and allow me.
We have found this out on many different occasions.
True. I can't keep 8 books in my head at once. It doesn't work. But so I'm actually proud that I have 3 going at once. Well, it was 4 because I had Hobbit going at the same time. So,
but you finished it.
Not it's hard because it's a pretty short book, but
it doesn't matter.
But still,
it's a great book. So it's a great, fantastic book.
It is. I was reading it for the Middle Earth Alone. Middle Earth Alone? Is that what I always forget which one.
Alone or something.
Yeah, it's read along, but it's Middle Earth Alone or something. Anyway, on Aaron's channel, we've linked previously, and I'll try to remember to link it again. We're doing one of the books every month.
And Polarthon.
Yes, doing a Polarthon for February, which I know we said we weren't going to do once, but you know what? No, we just said we were going to do less. And Polarthon
is a month long.
Is month long this year instead of week long, which I'm very happy about. Also trying to remember to link that down below too. It's with JD Raid Reads. Yeah, that'll be fun. Especially because she did a different style this year where it's a white out bingo board, but you can double up on the prompts, which is very nice. Some crazy people are trying to do the whole thing without doubling up. I'm
we would have been those people last year.
Last year, yeah. Definitely would have been those people. This year, I'm no, absolutely not.
I mean, I can't promise I won't be that person this year. I can't promise it. I will try not to be that person, however.
I'm only not because I'm I can't afford to add that many more books to my account. Since I'm already at 22. So
I love that I'm so far behind you. I have I think 7.
So you'll do the Polarthon and then you'll catch up with me.
Maybe.
That's what I'm hearing.
Let's see. No, yeah. Ha 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 ha. I have 7 books.
Rude.
Ha ha ha.
Rude. You're 22. It's fine. I'm fine. I have been slowing down though, so that's good. That's why I have my Polarthon books already picked, and I only have 6, and I can get all 16 prompts. So, and that also because that one of the prompts is nonfiction, so that also covers my nonfiction for the month.
And this has been chatting about all kinds of crap with Essie and Elle.
Normally, I'd combine more than one week into this, but I think we can just do just this week as a standalone.
Week. I haven't touched a single page of a book.
That's
Well,
right.
I mean, for the facts of the matter is, most of one day I was fixing my computer, half
True.
of the next, and that was an all-day affair.
Yeah.
Have not touched a page. I have watched, as I've mentioned, I've watched like 3 episodes per night of Supernatural. Yeah. Other than that, I've been working.
True. It's been a really insane work week. Yeah. This week was it was a time.
Mm-hmm.
It was very much time.
So yeah, my update is not a page has been touched, not one single page.
Not even fan fiction.
Okay, that's a slight lie.
Okay. Well,
That's
that
not pages, though.
But it counts as reading.
Yes. Okay, you got me there. You got me
You
there.
got me again, Flash.
Exactly.
So that counts. It just, I mean,
That's easy, though. It's on my phone, and I have my phone at all times. Therefore, it's very easy. I don't need my Kindle. I don't need a book.
that's why I don't read it on my phone, because I will get lost and never resurface.
That's why I'm not allowed, I don't allow myself to have games on my phone.
That's fair.
I am not permitted this at all.
No.
Because I have spent an entire 24 hours on a weekend once. And then I promptly uninstalled the game.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You're like, what have I done? If you're wondering what's up on the screen, this is what I read for the week, by the way. Because I did, in fact, complete 3 books. And as you can see from the reviews, I've had a lovely time.
Which is good, though.
Yeah. So,
It's better than hating everything you've read.
I know. I
You
only-
had 3 quality reads.
I did. It was a great reading week for me. My method of coping was disassociating into books all week. So, because watching stuff wasn't cutting it, my brain was still wandering. So we went the book route. But yeah, Age of the Stars by John Scalzi is about a Hollywood agent who is trying to figure out how to present aliens to the world, considering they are very ugly and smell bad. So he's trying to figure out how to sell that exactly. Didn't go at all how I thought it was gonna go. Loved it so much more than I thought it would. It was where it went was better than I thought it would. Words? I have not had enough sleep. Anyway, John always writes in a different direction than I'm expecting, and I always like it more than what I was expecting to have happen. Maybe that's slightly more clear. I don't know.
Good enough.
Several people are typing. Yeah, we're going with it. Several people are typing. I actually read this because of Kayla, and I was not sure I was going to go because either I really agree with Kayla about 25% of the time, or I really disagree with her. One of the few times I agree with her. This was really funny and very weird. Very, very weird. And
I remember you mentioning the weird.
yeah. Well, in fairness, these are both weird. They're all weird. We had a weird reading week. Okay. They're all weird books. If you don't like weird, I wouldn't actually recommend any of these. But it's all told through Slack messages, and there is one of the employees at this particular company, somehow his consciousness gets uploaded into Slack. So anyway,
Which would suck.
yeah. He's like, get me the hell out of here.
I don't blame him. I hate Slack.
And also, how are you going to convince people
Mm.
that they were just like, funny bit, and he's like, it's not, please help me. So I would have loved to have more at the ending. I was very surprised at the ending, but I loved it, and I would have loved to have more, but since it's told like strictly through Slack messages, I can see why there's not more to the end. But and then The Queen and the Homojock King, I read this because I needed some absolutely ridiculous, funny, dumb reading. Like, not Vincent T. Jiglin. But that's kind of what the series is. So this is the second one in the At First Sight series. The first one's called Tell Me It's Real, I think. And this is the second one, and no surprise to anyone, I actually like this one better because I like the main character better. So the main character is the best friend of the main character in the first one, and his name is Sandy, and he is also a drag queen called Helena Handbasket. I know, it's great. And
That's quite a name.
I love it so much. So, and we're following it, and I adored Sandy in the first book, so I knew I was probably going to really enjoy this one, and I did. It was absolutely ridiculous. Yes, it is. It is. Mm-hmm. But I just needed something. This is like my equivalent of like trashy TV. This is my equivalent. Yeah. Now, I don't know that anyone else would think it's like equivalent to trashy TV. It's just my equivalent. So I'm not disrespecting TJ Klune. It's my...
Or trashy TV.
Or trashy TV.
Or the book.
Like whatever you like. I don't care. But this is my equivalent, like junk food, trashy TV. And I just needed it. And it was absolutely hilarious and so dumb. Well, it was a lot of fun. Also, I'd like to point out it's 500 pages.
Wow.
So yay me for getting through some of my bigger books.
Yay.
I think I've read 4 or 5 already that are over 500 pages, and I'm very proud of myself for that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I dare ask you if you're currently reading anything?
It's the same things
Same
from
answer?
the last
Okay.
time. Yeah.
So
No currently reading for you. Long list of currently reading for me that I have not touched, even slightly.
Does it count as currently reading if you're not currently touching it?
Ah.
Because I have like 5. They're on pause.
Yeah, I have a lot of pause. Like, you don't even want to know how many paused I have.
Okay, now I need to know how many paws you
I
have.
actually have no idea.
You only have 7 paws. It's not that bad.
So there, yeah. Although I don't actually have
5.
them all listed.
Oh, I did DNF something this week. Hold on. We need to go to DNFs. I did DNF. Oh, I did not DNF that on that date. I'm not sure why it's saying that.
Mm-hmm.
I did DNF that on that date, though. So I guess I forgot to include some of my DNFs from the last time we did this. That I DNF last year. That I did DNF this year. So Evocation I did DNF last week. Or the week before now. I have no concept of time. Same with Fathom Folk and Letter to the Mystique. They just weren't my style story. They're good. They're well written. They're just not my style story. This I DNF'd last year. I don't know why it's here. This is the one I DNF'd this year. That This Is Going to Hurt, Secret Diaries of a Junior Doctor. It's good. It's a soft DNF at this point. I'm not counting it as a pause though, because I don't know if I'll pick it back up. Because it's good and it's like funny and sad and but I'm just not in the right brain space for this right now. Considering how this week has been in the last few weeks, so I might go back to it when things suck less, but they don't currently suck less, so
Everything sucks.
yeah. So for now it's a soft DNF, but anyway, that was the only thing I DNF'd this week, but that's also not the cover I have, but whatever. Oh, it's like 800 and says all the time. There we go. Okay, better. Anyway, that's how this week has gone. I have no idea how next week is going to go. I also have no idea what I'm going to be reading.
No.
Technically, tomorrow starts Polarthon.
Oh, yes.
Am I confident that I'm going to do Polarthon for the whole month? No.
Am I confident? Also, no.
Like, no. I'm not remotely confident that that's going to be a thing that happens. And
we will attempt.
Yeah.
Attempts will be made. Success is not a guarantee.
Though Jade did say that if you donate to the polar bears, which she has a link for it on her video, then you don't have to do any reading. Almost like the temptation to just donate and not read.
Can't you do both? Isn't that what you're
yes.
supposed to do? Is both?
Yeah,
something?
ideally, yeah, you do both. I think she donates like £2 per book she reads, which would be $3.
Yeah, probably.
2.5.
Okay, fine.
So, depending on how many you read. So, if I read the 6 that I am planning to read, that's what, $15? Hey, look at me being good at math. Proof. I'm good at math. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing, but
I have no idea what I actually have forgotten what my possible reads even were.
oh, good. So that's how our reading went this week, or did not go, depending on
Things went.
Yeah.
That's the things went.
It was a week, and you know what? We survived it. There you go.
And it's the end of the month, so.
Yay!
Thanks for listening to Magic and Mayhem. All right, bye.